We have the management of PVR joining us on the show. Mr. Ajay Bijli as well as Mr. Nitin Sood from the company are with us. Hi, good afternoon, gentlemen. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us. Well, while on the revenue front, the performance is quite good, there seems to be a bit of a decline on the profitability front. Could you explain it for our viewers if there's any one-off impact or anything specific that led to that decline?
Well, hi, good afternoon to you. Well, you see, last quarter, if you look at December actually has turned out to be the best month that we've ever had. But the first 2 months were hit by the World Cup. And, they were, I would say it was a triple whammy. The World Cup was being held in India. India was playing well, and they were right there till the finals. So obviously, it was a very big event. Luckily, it only happens every 4 years, but there's no question about the fact that October and October and November got impacted by the World Cup.
Yeah, it sure did. Nitin, if I could get you in, I can see a 35 crore rupee provision right back. Tell me, what's that on account of? Because it seems that bereft of that, you'd been in losses, and margins also, it seems, are a big miss. What led to that?
Yeah, so I'll answer that question.
Sure.
35 crore write back pertains to, write back of lease liabilities on account of a lot of properties we've closed down during this year, which had come to the end of the life cycle. So write back is essentially on account of that. If you look at our reported numbers, out of the total revenue of 1600 crores that we've reported, 35 crores pertains to write back of lease liabilities, and on our overall EBITDA of about 531 crores on a reported basis.
Ajay, hi, Ajay also joining in. Ajay calling Ajay, that kind of a scenario building here. Ajay, to what extent are the merger-related revenue benefits, cost synergies are being extracted? And also, if you could, a lot of shareholders want to know, going forward, how many quarters till we actually start seeing the full benefit of the merger kicking in as far as the financials go?
Well, we always said that 2/3 of our synergies that we had, forecasted or given a guidance of 225 crores would come from revenues, which is ticket sales, F&B, as well as advertising. And if you look at our numbers, all the numbers are up on ticket prices, 271, up by about 14%. SPH is at 132, which is up by 8%. Our advertising quarter on quarter has grown. It's about 140 crores this quarter. Nitin, correct me if any of my numbers are 140 crores. So the trajectory is all going in the right direction. So I think we are already into not even a year. We'll finish on the 6th of Feb after we did the merger. And I think most of our synergies are already there now.
Ajay, I was looking at the occupancy number and it seems to have seen a bit of a dip at around 25, 26 thereabouts. But talk to me about how Q4 is likely to shape up in terms of the pipeline. And I think you had also done some special screenings of the Ram Mandir consecration as well. How did that turn out for you?
Well, you want me to answer that first? Because
either way.
Well, that's just an alternate content opportunities, whatever we get at times. It was a Monday morning, so we thought that will have a wide appeal, and we experimented with that. And we were surprised with the number of people who turned up. Obviously, it was done at a very reasonable cost of 100 rupees, but the response was overwhelming. So we keep doing experiments with alternate content, whether it was showing Taylor Swift's Eras tour, or whether it was showing Beyonce's concert. So that's just one of the things that we do. But primarily, we are an exhibition company. India's got so many movies that come through the system. We primarily show movies. That's what we do.
Absolutely. And our group just concluded the Filmfare Awards, and it was a grand January, clearly, with Animal, Sam Bahadur, etc. Tell me, what's the movie lineup looking like, Ajay?
We've got a lot of Ajay Devgan movies this time. A lot of Ajay is happening today. We've got Maidan. There's a movie called Shaitan. Then there's a good movie of what's his name, Shahid Kapoor coming. Very long name. Teri Baaton Mein Aise Uljha Jia. And then Bade Miyan Chote Miyan is a big one, starring Akshay and Tiger Shroff. Singham is coming. Amir is back with Sitare Zameen Par. So these are the lineup. In English, of course, Dune is coming. It's a big one. Argyle is just releasing next week. Deadpool 3 is there. Lord of the Rings is there. Transformers is coming. So we've got a decent lineup. And of course, not to forget the big South movies, Pushpa 2, Kalki, Lal Salam, Indian 2, the sequel to, Indian of Kamala Hassan.
That's a long list of the movies to catch up with for our viewers as well and ourselves. Nitin, I want to understand how's the breakup shaping up? Exhibition contribution versus advertising versus F&B. F&B actually, I'm assuming that would be coming back on stream in a big way as well.
You're right. I think F&B for us as a segment has done well. And also, like Ajay mentioned, a lot of merger synergies that are playing out in this segment. Our F&B revenue is up 11%, on the first 9 months. That's largely on account of a lot of new stuff that we've done post the merger, introduction of a lot of, new non-vegetarian products, synchronization of menu, introducing products like bottomless Pepsi and popcorn at cinemas, 99 rupee product portfolio. So that's doing quite well. Ticket price also, has been very strong this year on account of, the synergies that we've realized on account of merger is growing in strong double-digit numbers. Overall, I think advertising revenue is the only one which was slow at the beginning of the year, but as we are progressing during the year, it is inching upwards. And I just want to highlight, for the benefit of everyone, that India is probably, the only country which has crossed the pre-COVID box office revenue this year on account of stellar box office that we've seen from Hindi films, which has been the big contributor. Most of the other countries across the globe, are yet to cross that threshold. But India, I think, has done much better. And, while we are fully not back, but I think these are very strong signs to show that Indian box office is moving very strongly.
Mr. Bijli, I have to share this anecdote with you. Over the weekend, I went to watch Fighter. The ticket timing was 6:15 p.m. and by the time the movie actually started, it was 6:45. I'm assuming lots of ads and ad rates also must have gone up.
Yeah, so please wear the hat of an analyst when you see 40 minutes of advertising. Actually, actually, overall, it can't be more than 28 minutes, including interval and beginning. Some of the time also gets spent showing trailers, but we try to, create that balance of giving the consumer the experience that doesn't put him off, and at the same time making sure that our bottom line is robust by getting the advertising revenues that are needed during big movies like Fighter when they get released.
I can bring you in the conversation here. The question is, have ad rates increased at the INOX leisure properties because they used to be at a 30 to 40% discount to the main PVR? Has been there a parity on that now?
Yeah, because that was part of the synergy, because their rates in certain properties were discounted. And so that was part of the synergy benefit that the merger was to get through advertising rates also, not just time, number of minutes of advertising, but also in value, volume and value, both.
Point taken. On that note, gentlemen, we let you go. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us, and looking forward to those slew of movie releases that you talked about. Lots really to watch out for.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.